Check out the Google Pixel 8 Pro, Pixel Watch 2, Pixel Buds Pro, and Pixel Tablet. Engineered by Google.
Sound check, 1, 2, sound check. Hello everybody, welcome to the Midnight Toke Show. I am your host, Zuko the Fire King. Now, here's the thing, young ones. Excuse me, I'm a little tired. This is midnight. It is 12:16 a.m. right now. No baloney. That's the time that it is right now where I live. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day, and hopefully maybe this will, I don't know, brighten your day a little bit in a way. So what we're gonna be doing this stream is basically just getting a little bit of Toki on. I couldn't fall asleep for the life of me. I laid down for a little while and couldn't fall asleep. I know that I look like I just got out of stream from earlier, but I promise you, I just kind of threw my hoodie back on. I have my pajama pants on right now, which are just some old Champion sweatpants. And underneath my hoodie is my oversized t-shirt that I wear to bed. Just kind of threw some stuff on for the stream so that way it wouldn't look like a hobo. Now, we have a dilemma. Banana. Sorry, one of my math one of my math teachers growing up used to associate the word dilemma with bananas. So now every time I think of the word dilemma, I hear banana. Anyway, I digress. This stream, we don't have any reviews to do. We're just gonna be sitting here chilling, listen to a little bit of Radiation Funk, and just kind of having a grand old time. There's no real plan for today. It's just gonna be some simple chatting and, well, obviously, in some points of this, there's going to be some other stuff going on as well. I don't know exactly what, but we'll figure that out when we get there. But that just tells you how tired I am. I've yawned like 4 times since the beginning of this whole stream. But for the life of me, I could not fall asleep. I've literally laid in my bed for about 20-30 minutes. Still, I wasn't able to fall asleep. So I got up and came back out here just for you guys. So hopefully you're happy about that. And plus I wanted to smoke, and this is kind of the place I smoke anyway, so I mean, might as well throw a stream up, right? So, ladies and gents, I'm also going to turn the lighting up in the back just a tad. There we go. I mean, it's not as bad now. You can obviously tell what color the cat is now. I need to quit yawning. Anyway, I think the plan for right now is I do have a joint that I do want to smoke again because it was very good the first time I had it, which was the Honey Sticks one, which I really want to smoke this one, but I really don't want to at the same time. But we also have this Blueberry Chem one that was really good, which was it was 52% compared to the 55 on the other one. So this one's not as strong, but it's just about as strong. And I'm really wanting to save that 55%er for when because I usually have my sister-in-law come over once in a while and I smoke her out, and then she goes back to her husband. Well, you know. But yeah, she comes over, we hang out for like, I don't know, a little while, not very long, just enough to smoke a little bit and catch up on some things, and then she heads out. Well, my brother's with her 90% of the time, but you know. Anyway, we've got our joint here. This is the Blueberry Chem. Nothing super flashy, just a nice little rice paper, which I don't really like, but I mean, hey, we gotta deal with it, you know. We've got to deal with it. So, what I'm thinking that we do, chat, is play a little bit of a game, okay? So, sorry about that. So I had a friend come up to me here the other day, and he recommended me do a thing for the stream, which was give me just a quick second, move this mic. Which was to basically take the joint, light it, and puff off of it until it's gone, and then I am to I can't remember exactly what the thing was called, but it was some sort of website that basically tests your brain to see how smart you are, an IQ test basically, because he says that he swears I gain like 20 IQ points when I smoke marijuana, which should be scientifically studied. I think that should be a thing. Do you gain IQ points or do you lose them during your stone time? That just depends on the person, I guess. But I digress. I want to do that at some point. We're going to be doing that at some point. And also, this might be the last stream that you guys see me with the 1650 Super. We're going to be upgrading to hopefully a 4060. I found a pretty cheap one near my area, and it's in store, so I can go in and actually look at it and make sure it's the one I want, and then take it home. So it's an MSI. It should plug straight into my PC with a little PCIe slot, of course. And yeah, I have a PCIe cord already on my power supply, so it should be pretty decently good to go. The only thing I will say is that yeah, shit's gonna get crazy, honestly. Once the 4060 comes in, shit's gonna become fucking crazy. I plan on playing some Call of Duty on there, obviously playing some Black Ops 6 Zombies, because that's probably something that I've been wanting to do for a while now on stream. And yeah, we'll be able to play some fun stuff. I want to also buy another solid state drive for my PC, and transfer all my other stuff from my hard drive to my new drive, which would be pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it would be pretty nice. So as of right now, the plan is to buy the 4060 hopefully tomorrow. If not, then that's fine. If I can get the 4060 tomorrow, then that's gonna be a great thing, so that way I can actually start doing some better stuff for the stream. Instead of just sitting here and playing PS2 games all day, I can be sitting here and playing Call of Duty all day, which is even better. I think that the 4060 is gonna work out for what I want it to do. The 1650 Super it's getting to its last points of life. I bought this graphics card back when they first launched the 1650 Super, and I was like, you know what? Let's buy it. You know what I mean? Because it'll last a while. Most of the games I'm going to be playing are going to be, you know, like not very superly more graphical than this at the time, I should say. And yeah, it wasn't really that bad. I played Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 on this graphics card, and then I kind of switched back to console for a while, so I kind of just ditched the PC off to the side for a while. And then I went right back to PC because, well, console kind of has some restrictions that I don't like. Case in point, field of view. I like my field of view to be about around 90-ish, depending on which Call of Duty I'm playing on. On Black Ops 6, I believe I run it an 87 or 88 FOV, so if you want to, you know, copy that, you can. If you're the weirdo that runs around with the FOV completely cranked, then you're a fucking monster, and you need to go get your fucking brain checked. But anyway, let's get this one in. Wait, sorry. Dink it. And sink it. I do like how it doesn't fucking go out of focus whenever I dink it, though. That is a good thing, in my opinion. I almost burnt myself in the face with that by trying to put it out. Ooh, this was that one that was like, it tasted good, but it was really harsh. I remember now. And it had, I don't know how to explain this, chat, but it has like a slight pickle quality to it. Yeah, slight pickle quality on the aftertaste. It's kind of, it's not a bad pickle quality. I kind of like it. Kind of reminds me of the sunflower seeds from, can't remember exactly which company makes them. It might be David sunflower seeds or something similar to that, but they make a dill pickle sunflower seed and it tastes exactly the same as this. On the aftertaste. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a pickly aftertaste. It's kind of a weird aftertaste. It's not something you would necessarily say would be a good aftertaste, but it's not a bad aftertaste. It's sorry, I had a little bit of something on my lip there, or at least it felt like it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's honestly not that bad of a joint. It's honestly like, if I were to give this, you know, another rating coming back to it, I mean, obviously it's not as good as the honey stick, but it does shine in one particular area. The taste. The first part of it tastes almost like a berry, but then it turns kind of sour, kind of like a pickle or something similar to that nature. It's a weird combination, and I can't really explain it. But yeah, hopefully this is the last stream that we have with the 1650 Super until we get the 4060, which should hopefully be tomorrow. I'm hoping to go up to Best Buy tomorrow to purchase the 4060. So it'll be brand new out of the fucking box. Okay, brand spanking new out of the box. And obviously after that you can just kind of, you know, put it in, hook it up, get all the drivers updated, and ta-da. But I'm also going to buy a solid state while I'm there, just so I can have another solid state drive instead of having a hard drive and a solid state for my boot up. Because yeah, I have a boot up hard drive my boot up drive, aka the drive that keeps all the stuff on the computer that basically makes it turn on and start, is all in a solid state, but it's only like 128. That sounds right, 128 gigs, I believe. But it's not obviously it's not big enough to hold like video games and such, but I want to get like a nice like 1 terabyte to put in there as well, so that way I have like a big open fucking area of space where I can just throw shit, like a nice little fucking bag of holding, you know what I mean, like a nice little fucking, oh yeah, if I don't have room here, I definitely fucking have room here type action. So hopefully they still have that 4060 available and in stock at my local Best Buy, because if they do, I'm going to be raiding the Best Buy for that 4060, and if they've sold it by the time I get there, I'm gonna be irate pissed, because that's my only thing I want from Best Buy. It's the only thing I want from Best Buy. If I travel all the way across town and it's not in that Best Buy, I'm going to strangle whoever purchased it. Not an employee, because it's not the employee's fault, they're just doing their job, right? I'm gonna strangle who bought it, because they're the one that took it from me, not the employee. They did. Then I'm gonna politely ask the employee if they have any more in the back. If not, then I'll be like, well, I guess that's the fucking end of that. But yeah, the 1650 Super that I have in it right now has 1 display port and 1 HDMI port. That's it. Or actually no, it has 2 display ports and 1 HDMI. Sorry. But I want one that has 1 HDMI and 3 display ports, because I want to get at least 3 monitors and then have this screen just be like a little TV screen for my bed, right? You know, insert like that, because obviously this is going to be turned into a bedroom soon. This is going to be my little room where I hang out and do my thing and everything else. And I'm going to put a bed out here and everything, so that way if, like, let's say for example I want to sleep out here, because obviously I want to sleep out here. It's pretty fucking chill out here. It's like nice and, you know, it's nice and quiet. I can do basically whatever I want out here. And it's nice. That went out. That's okay though. I think I'm done with it anyway. I think we're done with that. But like I said, people, I'm not trying to buy like the best shit on the market. I'm not that rich. Okay. Although my pocket may say otherwise, I honestly do not like to spend a lot of money. I always like to pretend like I am broke. Like completely broke. Like, I'm not even shitting you. I pretend most of the time like I have $100 in my pocket. If I have $100 in my pocket, right? Let's say, for example, I walk into a Walmart, right? I will make sure in my brain I think of myself as being a person that has $100 in my pocket, right? And maybe sometimes if I feel like I want to splurge a little bit, I might say 200 in my pocket. Or maybe if I'm on a special mission to get something that I'm actually willing to pay some good money for, pocketbook is wide open. You know what I mean? But there is like, you know, like certain items like a 4060 for the PC that's not necessarily a super big increase in, you know, daily life stuff, but it's pretty good increase for game stuff, which is honestly what I'm wanting to do with this. It's going to be my gaming PC slash recording PC. So, well, slash editing PC for the music and such. But I think, honestly, if I were to buy anything else other than a graphics card, I need to buy a mouse pad pretty badly, because I've been using a piece of cardboard from a old pizza box. Obviously it's not dirty or anything like that. I actually took the pizza box from work and was going to use it for something else completely, and lost interest in making the thing I was going to make out of the pizza box, and decided to just rip the lid off and use it for my mouse pad. So yeah, the desk itself is not a very good mouse pad. It's pretty shitty. But I want to get one that has like a, you know, a nice little wrist rest. You know what I mean? Like a nice little like cushy wrist rest. I might just get something like kind of fucking toxic, like a, I don't know, like a little fucking anime waifu titty one, because fuck it, who cares? I don't. But yeah, and then I want to also get like a better keyboard, because the one I have now is just like a fucking shitty ass like Logitech K120, I think is what they're called. They're like $10 keyboards, maybe even cheaper than that. I'm not even sure. They're just shitty, run-of-the-mill, like library keyboards, and they're not the greatest, especially for gaming. They're pretty fucking dog shit for gaming, if I'm honest. It's like telling your grandpa to play a soccer game when he's 90. Yeah, it's not the greatest. But I also don't play on keyboard and mouse unless the game is a origination of keyboard and mouse, which, like, for example, okay, let me explain something to you. There are games that are better to play on a keyboard and mouse, and there's games that's better to play on a fucking gamepad. Okay? Now, on aspect of playing something like Call of Duty, I can understand playing with a gamepad. Playing with a gamepad is something you have to do basically with the Call of Duty, or you can't keep up. Alright? There's some people who play on mouse and keyboard and they do fine, but I'm just saying, in my own personal opinion, the controller is just a little bit better. That's just my gripe. Okay, I mind you, I use a controller. Okay, I'm just saying, I think it's a superior input for FPS games. Now, if we're talking like Fortnite, for example, where you have to swing around and you do a bunch of crazy shit, that is what you want to use a keyboard and mouse for. Is a game like Fortnite, where you're actually building shit around yourself faster, all that shit like that. You can have fucking crazy ass shit going on. You have very precise aim. Fortnite's a game where very precise aim is actually very beneficial. I know it is in Call of Duty as well, but at the same time, when you're playing against a keyboard and mouse player on Call of Duty, you kind of know that you are because of, you know, the kill cam. But at the same time, you don't really run into them as much. Nowadays, you mostly run into like controller warriors instead of keyboard warriors. It's more of like, unless they're just like really blended in, I don't know how to explain that, but like if they're just so fluid with a keyboard and mouse that they look and seem like they are playing on a controller or joystick. See, I could get behind the whole keyboard and mouse thing if I had a joystick, and like, let's say for example, this is my version of a keyboard and mouse that would work perfect, right? No issues. Have your mouse, right? Your mouse off to the side over here. Then you have a little, like, not even like a controller, it's just a thing that you sit on the desk, right? And you have your hand like this, right? And you just move it around, right, to move your guy, right? The little joystick, the whole thing, you just move it, right? So it's like, for example, you're sitting there like this, you know, playing your game, right, with your keyboard and your mouse. This is your mouse, this is your little thingy, right? And you're just playing like this, and you just like move your thing like this, and you just move forward like this, you know what I mean? And move back and side to side, and like people that lean when they play, it'll actually help you, you know what I mean? In that instance, people are like, oh shit, okay. Like when they recoil when they play, they're like, oh, I need to back up, you know what I mean? Like, and the player will actually back up, you know what I mean? It's actually a, like, I don't know how to say this, but like an analog way to play the game, you know what I mean? But have all the buttons that you would normally use in the game, like let's say if you want to slide, right? Maybe put that as like this one, right? Or I don't know, you like to throw a lot of flashes, put that as your first one, right? You know what I mean? Or maybe even if you're like, oh yeah, I'm a person that wants to shoot from this hand, you know what I mean, as well as move from it. If you're that kind of a weird person, then you could do so, you know what I mean? Like make this over here be something else. I don't know, you fucking weirdo. But I think it's a cool concept, right? To like have like all your shit over here, you know what I mean? Like reload be like the second one or the first one, doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Like just like, you know what I mean? Like, and then like you're like slide is your like your thumb button or something. Oh shit! And like have jump be like a palm button or something. Like as you're gripping the thing, you know what I mean? Like have it be like a palm button where you're kind of like it's up here, right? But it's like down a little bit further. You know what I mean? So like jump and slide are up here, right? So it'd be perfect for something like fucking Black Ops 3. For the movement on Black Ops 3, you could just kind of go like this on the top bit, like up and down, right? And you would just basically do the slide glitch for zombies the whole time. It would be fun. That's my opinion on it though. But yeah, I think it would be pretty sick to have like a joystick style kind of thing for PC. But yeah, I think it'd be fun also to play some VR stuff once in a while. Which I don't know if I'll have room in here to play a VR game, but we'll make room, definitely. But I want to make, you know, like a funny little thing where I go into like a VR, like actual like combat thing like, you know, I don't know, like a Call of Duty kind of thing, you know what I mean, in VR, and just, you know what I mean, like hiding behind a corner and be like, bro. You know what I mean, like that type of shit, you know what I mean, just like actually going around and fucking like picking up ammo off people, being like, yeah, steal their mag. Give me that. Give me that. Ooh. Ooh, I can't get it to pop. It's not gonna work. Sorry guys, I was pressing dough today, and I kind of rolled my wrist a little weird. And it doesn't hurt or anything. It's just it's been feeling kind of funny all day. But yeah, I am currently not super zooted, but I'm a little blazed, but yeah, what would I give that as a rating? I think it stands at like a 7. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's bad. You know what I mean? I don't think I said it was any worse than that. Maybe I gave it a little bit less of a rating. I don't know. But I think it stands at a good 7. Like it's a good product. It gets you fucked up. You know what I mean? Like literally, I am zooted right now. Like I'm not zooted like to the point where I'm like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm still coherent. I'm speaking to you. But it's like a nice mellow, like, oh yeah, I feel fucked up, but it's not like fucked up. But I have on the agenda for tomorrow, after I obviously am able to sleep, I plan on doing a stream from 5 o'clock till I go to bed. Hopefully, if graphics card is at store, we will have fun. I might have to buy Black Ops 3, or not. Black Ops 3, what the hell am I saying? Black Ops 6 for the PC. Maybe get my friend your dad to play with me on the zombies. Maybe we say funny shit. Maybe. Yeah, I've kind of told him, I was like, hey, just letting you know, I'm gonna be streaming just about every day. I enjoy doing this. I don't really care if there's people in the stream or not. I like doing this stuff. It's like, how do I explain this? When I was a kid, I used to watch YouTubers a lot, right? It was one of my main sources of entertainment besides, well, obviously, like, kind of shitty cable, because our family wasn't rich or anything. We just kind of watched free channels. We had Charter at one point, but obviously we couldn't pay for that, so we got it taken away. But anyway, you know, it's just stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, YouTube was a really big, you know, thing for me. And I think that the first YouTuber I ever watched that really kind of made me, I don't know, like, think of YouTubers as, you know, like funny people, not so much as, you know, informative people. Because in my opinion, I like to be funny, but I also like to be serious at times when I'm trying to be. Like right now, I'm actually trying to be serious. But I've never seen somebody be like a nice little mixture of both. You know what I mean? Like it's always either I'm very goofy, look at me, I'm goofy man. Ooh, look at me. Goofy. Or it's, oh, I'm tight serious person. It's never like a nice little in between. You know what I mean? There's no real like middle ground. Unless you're talking about like one of my favorite, like he does improv comedy YouTube videos going on the RP servers and stuff like that on GTA, trolling people, would be Soup. He does really good improvisative funny lines that will make you fucking laugh, and his laugh is contagious. He has a contagious laugh, and whenever he laughs, you're bound to laugh too. Like the funny shit that happens on screen will make you laugh too. Like it's just good stuff. It always is. Like you open up a Soup GTA video and it's like, oh yeah, baby, this is the can of worms I was trying to open today. You know what I'm saying? Like he honestly makes people, like, I don't know how to explain this. He makes people angry, but it's like, if you look at it as a perspective of these people play this like they're serious, right? Now, I believe completely if you're trying to be serious in a serious setting, then by all means be serious. Like, go ahead. If you're being fucking serious for like an interview for a job, dude, fuck yeah, I understand. You know what I mean? That's cool and all. But if you're being serious about a position in a roleplay server in GTA, do you see where I'm going with this? At that point, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. If you're being like a server owner in GTA, let's be honest, and you're running an RP server, I don't see why you would ban the trolls that make money and boost popularity for your actual RP server. Like honestly, like people go and check those places out just to see, like, whoa, that's actually pretty cool, I want to go to that server. Not for any malicious intent, just to actually join your server and just play around and have fun. They might get pulled over, you give them comms, there you go. Oh my god, and if they're so bad, just kick them and ban them like you do to fucking Soup. Whoop-de fucking do, you probably do it 10,000 times a day anyway. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. It's like, just let the people do what they want. Like the people that are obviously, you know who they are. You know what I mean? You know who they are. Like after a minute, you're like, oh, it's such and such. You know what I mean? Okay, we'll let you go. All right, you gave us a funny haha. You gave us a funny haha. Have a good one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the whole ban of like comedy based, you know what I mean, trolling. It's like, yeah, I get it, dude. You know what I mean? You're trying to be serious, but let's be like man to man real quick. Not NPC fucking game persona, right? Let's be man to man real quick behind the screen. You know what I mean? Do you really think that your position in this roleplay server fucking matters in the grand scheme of things? No, it does not. Okay, your position in that roleplay server does not matter one bit to the well-being of yourself or anyone around you. It does not. It doesn't even fucking exist. Like, in my fucking point of view, you being a part of a roleplay server and being like, let's say, an admin or something, kind of makes me think that you're. I don't want to say this to be like mean or be insensitive in any way, but it makes me think that you are shut in and you like to stay in your room and you don't like to come out of your room. Okay? I'm not trying to say that you're a hermit by any means, but it makes me kind of think that you are, in a way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not against that. I like to stay home too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like going anywhere. I don't like people. People annoy me. You know what I mean? Like, people walking up to me, like, or if I'm in a confined space and there's a lot of people around me, I get very, very anxious. Unless, like, let's say if I can move, right? If I can move my hands and shit, you know what I mean? I'm fine. I can dance and shit. I'm fine. You know what I mean? But if I can, like, literally go like this and hit people with my arms, yep, we're too close. Get the fuck away from me. I used to literally, like, sometimes not even play, like, games and stuff like that in PE because of that stuff. Like, if they had us doing shit like that, I'd be like, no, bye-bye. I'm going somewhere else, thank you. I will go somewhere else with this. But I like playing kickball. Kickball is fun. Because we can, line up however far apart we wanted to. And I just tell people behind me, be like, can you, like, back up like 2 or 3 steps? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but, like, I need some space. You know what I mean? Like, I got a little bit of the claustrophobia. And when people are too close to me, it's not objects. If I'm in a small room, it don't bother me. But if I'm in a, like, room full of people, right? Not necessarily making the room small, but just making a more amount of people, then it makes me anxious, and it makes me want to try and find a way out. Because I don't like a lot of people being around me. It's like having a fucking, to put it in computer terms, it's like having your fucking graphics card start fucking not loading assets and just fucking making your game just look fucked, right? And so your graphics card's like, fuck, what's making the problem? You know what I mean? You have, like, Google Chrome open in the background playing like a 4K video or something, then you click off of it, right? You click off of it, and it's like, oh, whenever you come back to, like, a place where there's no people, you're like, oh, I can breathe. And not be breathing in another human's air. Like, that's another thing. It's like, I'm probably breathing the air that, like, 5 people have breathed now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to breathe that shit in. Fuck that. That would not be the good.
Listen to this. There's no excuses There's so much potential. It's just you can get lost in here having fun. I have not been out of the studio in like 18 hours.
But, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're probably going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching this. If you guys watch this in the future, as always, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss another stream. If you are so willing, please hit the notification button. It will notify you anytime I go live or anytime I post a video, or maybe even a short sometimes, depending on how I feel. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully some of it was maybe informative. Maybe some of it was maybe, I don't know, agreeable for you. And quite possibly maybe, you had something to gather from all this. But anyway, it's been Kingfire. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love ya. Have a blessed day. Peace outs all around. And have a splendiferous rest of your day. Ooh.